Good morning, everyone. We're going to get right into some stock market charts and trade ideas. So if you're new, this channel is all about spotting trade ideas, using the charts to find where some opportunity might lie that hopefully we're able to make some money on. So if you guys find some value in the content, leave me a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I'll continue to put out what I see in the charts. Okay, guys, I'm going to start out today with gold and gold mining stocks. This has been one of the key sectors that I've been getting very bullish on over the last, 6 weeks or so. And I've been pointing out what I'm seeing in the gold mining stocks and gold in general. I'm going to give an update on that since I haven't done that here in about a week or so. So start out here with gold bullion. Again, nothing really going on with gold bullion over the last little while. We're just kind of trading within this range. Resistance is about 1790. We get above that, and we're going to, and you can see we got some moving averages right there as well. Both the 100 and 200-day moving average are right there, about 1793. So a break above that should shoot us right up to 1833.50. That's a key level of resistance. I've got it marked out. We've hit that 1, 2, 3 times and have been rejected each and every time. So bigger picture, you get a break above that, and that's extremely bullish. So just keep an eye out for that break above that level. If you see it, it should be pretty bullish. The other thing that I want to kind of point out is we just continue to hold the bull market trend line from 2018. So all these tags of support along this trend line have held. We've been in a bull market. This most recent dip right here, this happened on Sunday night where they smashed this thing all the way down to the 1683 level. That was a key level of support. And when we hit that, it was bullish divergence. So the momentum down here below, I've got my momentum indicators. You'll see that when we came down, we made an equal low from previous right in here, and yet we did it on higher momentum. So the price was an equal low in price, but momentum you can see is trending up, and we made an equal or a higher low in momentum. That was bullish divergence. So that was a key tell, at least to me, that we were likely going to start to uptrend. And so far, we've been holding that trend line. Now, yes, we don't have a new higher high quite yet. So, obviously, if you want to wait for that. But I think we're going to get it. And again, I just watched that key level of 1830. And the break of that will likely indicate that we're starting a new leg higher in the bull market of gold, which means all-time highs and beyond. Okay? So that's gold, bullion, gold futures. Again, on the gold futures, if I look at the hourly chart here, short term, we've got an uptrend right here on the hourly chart. You can see we're holding support, and we continue to hold. I've got some more tags of that support here, here, and here. We continue to hold that support and trend higher. So in general, that's what I see. See us going higher in gold. Again, that bullish divergence was also there. There it is right there. So that crash down there was we ran right into support on this former downtrend line, and we were making bullish divergence, making new higher lows in momentum while lower lows in price. So I think we've likely started the uptrend in gold, and the gold miners are showing that a little more clearly. So here's Gdx Gold Mining Etf. You can see we have this bullish falling wedge pattern, and I've got it kind of marked out, and we continue to hit support right there, undercut support just briefly. So that trend line there, you can see we undercut it right there on the daily, but snapped back and recovered it, and we basically just have been shooting straight up ever since then. That tag and that dip below was a divergent low, and I pointed that out back at that time, mentioning that, okay, the miners look like they're making a divergent low, meaning the momentum was moving higher even though price continued to go lower. And it's an indication that you're likely going to get a trend reversal. We then had a breakout. There's your breakout candle right there. And it's pretty much been up ever since. So, from the lows to the highs now, we're up in the miners almost 15%. And I think we're likely, I think we've likely started an uptrend. Now, there's going to be pullbacks along the way, and I'd look for pullbacks to support as opportunities to add or build a long position. Okay, so near-term support on this one right now is about 31.34. You see something in that area, that's an area to add to a position. and then we've got a gap right here. So and we've got some moving averages. So there's resistance in this area, basically right in here. So we got to get through that. 34.31 should be a key level of resistance. We get through that. We head up to 36.74. We get through that. We've got the most recent highs at $40. And beyond that, we've got the all-time highs and likely higher. Barrick Gold. So we've got this most recent downtrend on the daily chart that we've been starting, or that we've been in. We're right there at resistance, have not broken out of that downtrend. So you want to see a break of that as your next buy signal. Otherwise, I'd look to probably buy at support down all the way down here. So if we're going to continue the downtrend and make another leg lower, I'd be looking to add or take a position down there at support. Likely, if that happens soon, we'd still have that bullish divergence that's in place. So see the bullish divergence, how momentum is moving higher. And that really started to show up. Really, it started to show up here. That's your last divergent low. And then we made a new divergent low just recently right there. There's another divergent low. So if we dip down and make another low, that would likely be another divergent low. And a key area to potentially take a position long down here. That'd be around the $17 area. Otherwise, look for the breakout, and that's your next buy signal. HMY, this one, again, I've got it circled down here. This was the area where the bullish divergence started to show up. So this was the key area that I really was interested in going long on this thing down here. And so far, you know, we've had a rally off the lows. We're up. It's up about 34%. To me, it looks like we've started an uptrend. So there's your bullish divergence. See how the momentum's tracking upward while price continued to drift lower. Again, most people that just follow price, they just sell when things are going down and they buy when things are going up. But these divergences will give you, they're often a leading indicator of where price is going to head in the future. So we'll usually give you the better positioning if you're using divergences. Again, if you guys are unfamiliar with these concepts, check out my stock market technical analysis course. I put together about 4 to 5 hours of video trainings across all these different concepts. Link in the description below. Okay, so there's HMY. We've recovered, also HMY has recovered a near-term support level right there. It's about 378. You can see that was resistance all through here, and it's basically been support. There it was support there. It was support there. Once it broke down, it was resistance, but we recovered it right there. So let's look for that to hold, all right? You want to see that hold. If that can't hold, then maybe, you know, maybe we are going to make another leg lower. Another big miner, Newmont. Okay, so you basically have a bullish falling wedge, very similar to what gold looks like. There's a bullish falling wedge. And down here at the lows, we started to put in bullish divergence. So actually, we've been building that for a while. So I have it circled, divergent low, divergent low. These were divergent lows, and these were divergent lows. So again, negative divergence or bullish divergence is not an indication to take a position. It's just a mere indication that you're about to get a trend reversal. So then you look for the break of this downtrend, and I've got it marked in blue here, and there it is right there. That looks like the buy signal to me. That was your breakout. So you break out, you have confirmation the next day, more buying, kind of flag out. I think we're going higher. So as far as I can tell, it looks like this is just starting a new uptrend, right? Which puts us on the path to new highs, I believe. The other thing you've got coming off of 2015 is an uptrend. Now, we haven't hit that trend line. There is the potential, obviously, if we sold down here, we could come down and hit that trend line down at 48.67 area. That would be a very objective area to go long. So keep that in mind. You know, we could just have, you know, there is the potential for this to roll over. All right. I don't see it because we have this bullish divergence that's been building for a while. So it's not telling me that we're going to get another leg lower, but there is always that possibility. And we'll do this one, and then we'll go over to some silver because I'm seeing interesting things in the silver and silver miners as well. So there you go. Bullish falling wedge in Kinross Gold, KGC. Okay. Bullish divergence right there. See the momentum? I point that out. I've been talking about this for a while. So there's a divergent low, there's a divergent low, meaning we're making lower lows in price while momentum's moving higher. You look for a break of the pattern of this bullish pattern, and boom, there's a breakout. Now we could come back test. That is a possibility. That would be an objective area to add. But in general, it's a buy the dip. This is a buy the dip chart. So pullbacks to support are areas to potentially go long or buy, in my opinion. Everything in this channel is just my opinion. But so far, we're breaking out. We're above the 50, or this is the 100 day. We're above that as of right now. We'll see if we can hold that, or if they, potentially get a pullback. But clear breakout, all right? And looks like we are starting the next leg higher in gold stocks. Okay, silver. Here's silver futures. So I talked about silver looking like a breakout. I think I pointed that out in yesterday's video. So more buying today. So silver's up 2%, 2.5%. More buying. Clear breakout of this downtrend line. We had 1, 2, 3 rejections, and then boom, a breakout. That breakout came with bullish divergence. So there it is. Again, these divergences show up usually right before you get that trend reversal. And that's the whole strategy that I talk about. And there's your buy signal in silver. So some of these miners are looking interesting. Again, I own PAS. That one broke out a couple days ago. There's your buy signal right there in PAS. This was your downtrend line. Bullish divergence. And there's your buy signal to go long. We're at resistance right now, 26.05. So probably get some sort of a reaction here. But I'd look for this to continue higher. Next level of resistance, 29.40. And then this one, ASM. This one, the main thing on this one is you had this level of, let's go back and see where we get this level. You had this level, it looks like this was some resistance / support. There it is right there. See how we hit that? It's 85 cents. Hit support there, hit support then, again there. So 4 reactions on that, and then we broke below and it chopped around. But this price action all down here was bullish divergence price action. So that indicated that, okay, likely this is going to be a bear trap, and then boom, big recovery back, short covering rally. If you were short this thing all through here, this is where you'd want to cover, because that's clearly a bear trap. It snapped back. Now we're consolidating. I think we're going higher, likely heading up to $1.14. And here's another one, USAS. This is penny stock, so you're going to want to size down your position, in my opinion, because this is going to be volatile. But you've got a downtrend line here on this one. We are right there, just starting to break out just today. And there's your bullish divergence. Let me just go ahead and mark that out right there. And RSI bullish divergence as well. So bullish divergence, meaning that this was divergent low price action, looking for a break of that trend line resistance, and we're starting to break it. So you see the hourly. This one's not a very liquid stock. So again, the sizing is important, but starting to break. So we'll see how this closes the day and how the miners in general close the day. But they're all looking pretty good to me. Okay, in triple Qs, I'm going to flip over to this and then we'll wrap up with this. I'm going to take another short position right up here. One thing is it's potentially just a short-term trade. But we do have some resistance right there at 374.43. You can see that going back here. That was former resistance here, and then it was support, and then it was resistance right through here on this hourly chart. And we popped above it, not super impulsive, and we're starting to break back below it. So this might have been just a quick overshoot of that resistance level, and then we're going to probably head down to the level of support, which could be down here at 369.51. So as of right now, that's kind of the trade, would be just to move down to that 369.51 area. I don't see negative divergence on the hourly chart, so that's one reason why I think we maybe just get a small pullback down to here. So I think I'll take another shot at it short down to here, and that's what I see. So guys, I'm going to get this video out. Thank you. If you find any value, leave me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.